The story of Cain and Abel is not just about a fatal mistake, but about choices we can all learn to avoid. Today, let's explore 5 things Cain should never have done and reflect on how these lessons can transform the way we handle conflicts and emotions in our daily lives. Ignoring God's warning. God rejected Cain's offering and warned him, "Sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Genesis 4:7. He had the chance to reflect, but chose to ignore it. Why do we ignore God's warnings in our lives? Because we are often trapped in pride and unwilling to admit our mistakes, yet God warns us out of love, giving us the opportunity to change before it's too late. Letting envy take over. Cain let Abel's success consume his heart. Envy became the fuel that led him to tragic decisions. How can we prevent envy from destroying our relationships? By focusing on our own victories and striving to improve ourselves. When we practice gratitude for what we have, comparison loses its power and we find peace. Harboring evil in the heart. Instead of seeking reconciliation, Cain fed his negative thoughts until he became a slave to them. How do we deal with harmful thoughts that arise in our hearts? We should surrender them to God through prayer and seek wisdom before taking action. Talking to a trusted person can also help transform those feelings. Committing the unforgivable act against Abel. Cain allowed his anger to turn into action, taking Abel's life, an impulsive act with eternal consequences. What should we do when we are overwhelmed by anger? Step away from the moment and seek calm. The Bible teaches us not to let the sun go down while we are angry, Ephesians 4:26. Breathe, pray, and remember that self-control is a choice. Refusing to take responsibility. When God confronted Cain, he replied, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Or he tried to hide his mistake instead of taking responsibility. Why is it so hard to admit our mistakes? Because we fear the consequences. But God invites us to repentance, and it's through honesty that we find restoration. Owning up to our failures is the first step toward healing. The story of Cain is a powerful warning. Wrong choices can lead to irreversible paths, but we always have the chance to listen, reflect, and change. Which of these lessons touched your heart the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone who needs this message. Let's learn together and apply the lessons of the Bible to our daily lives. See you next time.